Right, now I don't want to sound like I'm harping on Digital Homicide, because, oh fuck it, I am. But basically this week they have now put another 4 games onto Steam Greenlight. They are Withering Kingdom Arcane Wars 2, Assault on Zarturs, Assault on Zarturs 2, and Not in My Crapper. Only reason I'm doing a video is now they're starting to take the piss on Steam Greenlight, because you look at these 4 games and they are all exactly the same. What makes it even more interesting is that 5 of their games, of their Greenlight items, of the 27, have actually been greenlit as well. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell are these games getting greenlit? Because I'm on the greendb.net website where you can see all the stats for all the Greenlight games. I'll link this down below and you can check all the games out yourself. But I have Wyatt Earp and Wyatt Earp 2 Peacekeeper up, and they have been greenlit, even though I've never seen such lazy game design or lazy effort in games in my fucking life. I'm just going to go through the stats of each of these games, seeing as they got greenlit. So we're going to go with Wyatt Earp first. The total amount of views was 20,237. The yes votes, 1,352. But the no votes, 1,797. So I'm thinking, how the hell is this game getting greenlit? Now, I always thought this is how Greenlight worked. You put your game onto Greenlight and it's the number of yes votes you got. But I always thought it was a majority vote, so it doesn't look like that's it. It's just the amount of yes votes. And again, with Wyatt Earp 2 Peacekeeper, total views 18,904. And yes votes 1,041, no votes 1,384. I just want to bring this up because I've been looking at this Steam Greenlight page the last few days, and they've added pretty much, in the last 4 days, they've added 1 game every single day. I mean, you got 1 game and its sequel that came out on the same day, for crying out loud. I'm going to link this down below as well so you can see all the Greenlight items. And this is the guys that told Jim Sterling that he stifles innovation, yet there is no innovation put in any of these games at all. And now it's starting to take the piss a little. Because I know there's some developers who only got 1 or 2 games on Greenlight. When they look really good, they get showered in all this shit from the likes of Digital Homicide and even the likes of BMC Studios. But basically, Withering Kingdom Arcane Wars 2, Assault on Zarturs 2 and Assault on Zarturs and Not in My Crapper are basically Space Invaders, or is it Alien Invaders, one of the two, with different Unity assets. And all I can say is,
ain't nobody got time for that.
I think the best thing to do with these games, if you really don't want to see Digital Homicide's games on Steam, you know, I don't want them to end up on Steam purely because there's no effort put into it. You can see for yourself that there's no effort put into them. You know, all they're doing is just the same game design with different Unity assets. It's, in my opinion, it is shady, but, you know, can you complain to Steam about it? I'm gonna report them, because the fact they're basically just putting out the same game. So I'm going to go through the games that are pretty much one game. So we got Not in My Crapper, Assault on Zarturs and Assault on Zarturs 2, Withering Kingdom Arcane Wars 2, Withering Kingdom Flurry of Arrows, Wyatt Earp 2 Peacekeeper, Withering Kingdom Arcane Wars, Wyatt Earp, Krog Wars. So basically 9 or 10 of their games are basically just reskins of one game. How the fuck is that right? I mean, I know there's something in the Digital Homicide Game Central which I'm actually going to read out now. Now, this excerpt from the Digital Homicide Game Central is actually from the 14th of April, but I'm still going to read it out because it's just good to read out. So here we go. It's titled Going Strong. I'll link this down below so you can check it out yourself. We just wanted to drop a line and let our community know we're going to continue bringing you new games to enjoy on a regular basis. However, we have a following of some individuals who do some of the following. Now, one of them, they're saying, leave bad reviews on our games as soon as they launch to damage sales. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure in order to leave a review of the game, don't you have to buy the game? Again, let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong on that. Make biased hate videos to gain attention and grow their small channels. Now, I know the majority of people who do their videos are just concerned about Steam Greenlight and the amount of shit that is being put on there. Organise as a group and downvote any game we put on Greenlight. I have not seen a single group that do that, so nice try. harass anyone who supports us via comments, discussions and reviews. Thought is if the dog pile is long enough and by enough people that we will just close up shop and stop making games. We want to let these individuals know you are in fact wrong. Here's the one sentence that got me. We have no plans to quit and have actually gotten better and faster at doing what we love. So they've got better and faster at churning out pieces of shit every fucking time. You know, and he says making games. So they're not gotten better or faster making good games, just making games. So this kind of proves to me that this company reminds me of Silver Dollar Games. They purely churning games out just to make money. That's it. Obviously, we want to thank all those who support us and encourage you to do what it is you love, regardless of the obstacles in the way. Have a great evening. That's coming from the Digital Homicide Game Central on the 14th of April. I mean, I'm just lost for words at what I'm seeing on Steam Greenlight. And I know there's a lot of people that give a shit about the stuff that end up on Steam Greenlight, because there are a lot of really cool stuff that's on Steam Greenlight. But the best thing I can say is, if you see a game made by Digital Homicide and you don't want to see it go up for sale on Steam, just don't click on it. I think that's the best thing to do, because I'm still murky as to how the hell the game gets greenlit. It's not by the total amount of yes votes. Is it the total amount of votes? I really don't know. Don't give it the attention if needs be. Just don't click on it. If you're not happy with what Digital Homicide are doing, if you see any games, just don't click on them. That way it won't get the attention, and that way it won't get greenlit. This isn't a hate video on Digital Homicide. I just want to point that out now, purely because of the fact I think they're doing something really shady indeed. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you know how a game actually gets greenlit on Steam? Do you think, like I do, that Digital Homicide are doing something that's not right? But let me know in the comments below. But other than that, this is Jamesy Boy logging off. You take care.